7836 353 985. We're doing a power flush today in Littleborough, Rochdale. System's a sealed system boiler. In fact, the customer has had some problems with the boiler, some blockages in the boiler, and the Vaillant engineer has advised that it does need a power flush. We've actually hooked in. We're actually flushing the boiler separately today. We'll show you that. We'll show you that right now. In fact. Yeah, on some of these Vaillant boilers, the actual pump head doesn't actually come off, so we can't get a pump adapter on. So what we've done, we've got some really nice gate valves here on the flow and return. So we've actually gone in, as you can see, to the flow and return into the boiler itself, and we'll flush the actual central heating systems separately. So the customer will have an actual nice clean system. Okay, we'll quickly explain what power flushing is, about our company, etc. We've just got a few things to do first, and we'll get back to you very shortly. Thanks. Okay, my name's Barry Ayres of Pro-powerflushing. We're a professional central heating power flush company. We also fit boilers. We're fully gas safe registered, and we power flush systems to BS 7593 standard throughout the northwest UK area. Okay, if you don't know what power flushing is, we'll quickly explain. Power flushing is just a means of flushing through all your central heating system, through your pipework, your boiler, your radiators, etc. Just getting all the rust and corrosion out of the system. We actually only use the best equipment and chemicals, being a Camco range of power flushing pumps, chemicals and magnets for our power flushing service to remove all the rust and corrosion out of your central heating system. Our work is fully certificated to BS 7593 standard. You will receive a certificate from me upon completion of the power flush, which is all okay with your service provider, whether it be British Gas, HomeServe, E.ON, etc. Also, our prices, they're up to 50% cheaper than the major utility companies such as British Gas, HomeServe. So, you know, and we actually believe we are one of the best power flush companies in the country. We've just done too many power flushes to not know what we're doing. Power flushing takes most of the day to complete. You know, we like to get our chemicals in there. We want them, you know, to do their thing. They have to run in there for you know, a good few hours to break up all the rust and corrosion. We're not in a rush. You've got us most of the day for your power flush. We're here to get results. We're here to you know, revive your central heating system, basically. Okay. It's a little bit noise around here. I might just get back to you later. We'll talk a little bit more later. So, how important is power flushing? Power flushing is basically the best thing you can do to your central heating system. If you imagine it as an oil change, you know, for your car, you know, basically that's what power flushing is. It's removing all the contaminated water, the rust, corrosion, and chemicals, etc. And just getting that out of your system, completely cleaning it out. After the power flush, we'll add an inhibitor. We'll show you. We have a Sentinel X100 inhibitor, and that actually prevents further corrosion, you know, from building up in your central heating system. We know it does. We've actually done the nail test in it. You know, put a little bit of water with a little bit of Sentinel in a jar, and the other one without any Sentinel, and you know, after a week, you know, have a look at the nail and you'll see which one is actually going rusty, and it won't be the one with the inhibitor in. So, you know, just think of it as that. It's, you know, we actually turn up at central heating systems which are literally grinding to a halt. They're blocked, they're cutting out, boilers cutting out, they're starting, they're cycling. And, you know, we go there, we clear the blockages out, and the central heating system is up and running again. You know, A1. After the power flush, you'll have a hotter central heating system, hot water. Especially in combination boilers, plate heat exchangers, they get blocked up fairly regularly, really. So, you know, it's about clearing all that out of the system, and we are gas safe registered, which we mentioned before, which is really important. It basically means we can get right into your central heating system, take components off, which some other power flush companies, if they're not gas safe registered, you know, aren't legally allowed to do. But we can get right into your boiler and give it the best possible power flush, fully certificated, you know, all okay with your service provider, basically, and you're going to save some money. We went to a British Gas customer the other day. The customer didn't have too many radiators, and he was quoted £790. Well, we completely cut that, you know, more than in half, that particular quote. And like we said, we don't do cheap nasty power flushes. We only do it the right way. We want to get into the proper flow of your boiler. We know what we're doing and we're here to get results. After the power flush, you should be able to turn your boiler down. You'll save on gas and energy bills, you know, fewer breakdowns. You know, it all just makes sense. It's the best thing you can do to your central heating system. Now we're also going to mention, if you've had a new boiler fitted and you don't think it was power flushed properly, because we're not talking about all heating engineers of course, but an awful lot of them, that you may get a competitive quote for your boiler, but you know, if they're not doing this, they're not cleaning the system basically. If they're just running a little bit of mains water, maybe a bit of chemical through, in all honesty it's just not good enough. This is the only way to get a central heating system clean. So you know, if you are considering a boiler fit, give me a call. We'll always power flush the central heating system. We basically hook the system, power flush machine up into the flow and return pipes after we've made you know, various alterations. If you're having a hot water cylinder taken out and you upgrade into a combi boiler, say, you know, we're power flushing it all day while we're fitting the boiler, hanging the boiler on the wall, etc. That's how we work. And you know, we're not messing about. We're going to give you a good job and a good price. We tend to fit the Baxi Duratec range of boilers. They come with a 7-year parts and labour warranty. I am actually a Baxi Works installer, so you know, if you're considering something like that, just give me a call. We'll work you a good price out, and you know, a good price for your power flush as well. Okay, it's just not worth fitting a new boiler without getting it power flushed. You know, if the boiler breaks down in the first year or two and the manufacturer sends their engineers out and they find rust and corrosion in the system, it could actually invalidate your warranty, because at the end of the day they could just turn around and say, well listen, there's rust and corrosion in here, it's not been cleaned properly prior to the install, and you know, basically then your warranty would be invalidated. So if you have had a new boiler and you're not sure whether it was power flushed properly or you're starting to have a few issues, give me a call. If you're in the northwest UK area, I'm sure we can sort you out. We're based in Bramwell, Stockport. We cover Cheshire, Lancashire, parts of Yorkshire, parts of Stafford, parts of Derbyshire, parts of Nottinghamshire for our power flushing service. Okay, right, we've got a lot to do. We're just going to get on with the job and we will get back to you later on. Thank you. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, we've just put the magnet on bypass. Power flush is going okay. We're getting a really good flow around the system. And we're going to show you what's coming out of the central heating system. Now there you are. Can you see all this metal, rust, some fairly big pieces on here as well? This has come out of this particular central heating system. Now this is all rust, corrosion and metal. And if you haven't had a power flush, basically that's what's in your central heating system. Now you imagine that running through your boiler, especially combination boilers, you know, with the plate heat exchangers, diverter valves, pumps, etc. You know, if that stuff gets in there, you know, it can, you know, eventually it's just going to wreck it. It's going to clog pumps up, you know, get into your valves, get into your plate heat exchangers, and just basically cause mayhem in your central heating system. And this is what power flushing is all about. It's about getting all that rust, metal, corrosion out of the central heating system. So the job's going all right. We've got the chemical in there now, still running around, and we'll just get back to you later on. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, that's the power flush done now in Littleborough near Rochdale. All the radiators heating up nicely, etc. We're just packing up now. So if you need anything, any power flushing done, any boilers fitted in the northwest UK area, just give me a call on our telephone number, which is 07836 353 985, or contact us through our website. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.